The problem about security is that as a user you don't always are aware of what risks you are taking if you connect to other networks and so on. So
People using the data on an unfair base, and that they especially take all the information that they shouldn't take. Personal information, passwords.
The data leaks start to be very complex to be managed inside a company, but is as well from the user's perspective.
Be aware about strange deviations from normal behavior on your computer, at home or at work.
I think they need to do a couple of steps. The first step that they can do is make the correct layer of security. You have the different layers. You have the perimeter firewall, you have the antivirus, you have the intrusion detection and prevention devices, you have the advanced threat protection solutions. So first of all, they need to make sure that that is okay.
Malware is getting more and more advanced, and especially if it comes to cryptoware, ransomware, this is a huge trend. So what people can do is be very, very cautious. So if there's an email with some content that you were not expecting, like an invoice or maybe an invite from somebody that you don't know, be cautious, don't click it, don't open it. Just try to analyze it before actually making the easy click and get infected.
98% of all the ransomware and phishing emails, we can easily block it at the gateway. So that basically means that only 2% remains to be caught either on the network while it is traveling the network, or on the endpoint, so when it basically ends up at the endpoint, to catch it just before the user clicks or just before the user gets connected to the bad web pages or the bad files. When you have a ransomware infection, you can see it, you've got the pop-up that says you pay now or we do something bad to your files. Which is basically funny because people are extremely worried about that, while there is a much bigger threat out there, which is the invisible attacks, the targeted attacks, things that people, the average IT organization is today unable to detect, which is much more destructive because they infect your network and they stay on your network for months.
If you look at the script kiddies of today, they have the tools that the advanced hackers had 3 years ago. You can even go on, you have a kind of software as a service for hackers. So it's going really fast. Normal people can have access to very powerful tools. Also, the hackers are constantly updating their tools. So yeah, it's very tough. So there it's the question is not will I be breached? It's more when will I be breached? And then it's very important that you have people that are very knowledgeable and that do constant monitoring of your network. And if you combine that with tools like Security Operating Center, and if you combine those monitoring tools with some of the new tools that are out there and that are based on behavior analytics and machine learning, then you will see it faster that someone has breached your network and you can react faster.